celebrity star Christopher Fountain, bringing to you another spectacular video. I know I have your attention out there. My phone number is 954-309-3210. Not only am I the hottest star on the internet, but I'm going around the globe like a wildfire. Believe me. Now you can go ahead and give me a call at 954-309-3210. I am taking calls around the clock. Please talk to me about the problems going on in your life. And if I can suggest any kind of help, I'll gladly do so. Now, the topic of today's video and this one will be my reputation. Now, I have to go into detail about how a company spends multi-millions of dollars a year to clean up their image after they've been sued or they cause injury to other innocent people, all in the name of operating a business. I want to let you know that these public image companies are making a fortune cleaning up the internet for companies. But unfortunately, we as a private individual are not immune to jealous people that want to tarnish and ruin another person's reputation. Therefore, I make it that everything I do in my personal life or daily life reflects my character in some way or another. Now, I used to be a correctional guard. That's the best part about me. And as you already know, before that, I was falsely accused of crimes in Texas, only to find out that eventually Texas would get everything they got coming to them by other people for being a very corrupt state to begin with. I'm going to keep this video very short and speak as fast as I can to get my message across. Therefore, I can move on to my next video topic. So here we go. I was a correctional guard. I worked for moving companies, and I did not like working for those moving companies. The people I was surrounded by were criminals, drug addicts, and addicted alcoholics. They had addictions like you could never imagine in the moving industry, starting at Coleman American Moving in Manhattan, Kansas. I not only went there, but I went to other moving companies only to find out the same thing. It's no longer going to be my line of work. I quit. I'm an expert, but I quit permanently forever. If someone wants to offer me an astronomical amount of money to work for them in the moving industry, I may still turn it down. It doesn't matter. My self-pride and respect is higher than any amount of talk that a scumbag like Brad Long could say to me. My reputation is higher and more respectable to myself than selling myself short for a company like United Van Lines out of Dallas, Texas. Now here we go. The purpose of this video, again, would be to talk about image or public image. Now, I was a correctional guard. I worked for a moving company. I stopped criminals in Reno, Nevada when I assisted a motorcycle officer out there with a stop of people that were definitely criminals in nature. They show up on Virginia Avenue in a parking lot where I was parked at with a Blazer with no bumper on the front end of it, only for one person to get out and start running away from the scene. It was one motorcycle cop that pulled them over, so he chased the individual on foot. Meanwhile, I assisted. And I am a snitch. It's in my blood. Law enforcement is a wonderful thing when they are good people. So I assisted this officer in Reno, Nevada by identifying the people in the blazer that took off after the other individual took off running on foot. Now, I was on foot patrol, basically, as a truck driver, even though I'm not in law enforcement, but I did the best I could, only for those officers to make an arrest for very serious crimes later on that day. Now, I don't want a reward for anything I do in life. Hell, I've done a lot better than that. Now, I've caught people stealing bicycles in Wichita, Kansas, and I chased them down on foot, called 911 on the phone while I'm running full speed down the road in neighborhoods, and eventually the bike was, I guess, collected by the original owner because of me. So there were criminals that were caught stealing the bike. That's just a brief statement about my character. Now, when I'm a truck driver, I go out on the middle of the road and pull debris out of the highway. And I make sure that no one is ever going to get hurt with debris in the middle of a highway when I'm around. I have a safety vest. And of course, you see my safety triangles in the back of me. The fire extinguisher on the other left of me. Well, I've already given away a fire extinguisher. I believe it was in Alabama. I'm not 100% sure. When these teenagers had a truck that was caught on fire. Most people don't do that. They may try to help, but they're not going to go and give away a fire extinguisher to people they don't know, knowing that it costs 50, 60, 80 bucks for the big kind or more. Well, to me, that just proves the nature of my character. Now, one time I was in Virginia, I think it was Chantilly, Virginia, I believe. And there was a truck on fire, another truck driver, and we were all in a traffic jam. I pulled over my 18-wheeler, even though I had till 2 o'clock on Saturday to get to that delivery. I took it upon myself to direct the traffic away from the fire, stop the traffic, call 911, put my safety vest on. I had a fire extinguisher, but at that point, unfortunately, that 18-wheeler was so old, I just didn't feel like getting burnt in a fire, so I made sure that everyone was safe around me. I even got people to immediately move away from the scene. What I did was incredible because the truck and trailer ended up blowing up. That was in Virginia. This is the heroic things that I have done in my life. So, to be honest with you, I can assure you that these traits that I possess are minimal compared to what I do daily. Now, I was in Manhattan, Kansas one time with a moving company, Coleman American Moving, and I've seen these opossums that were stuck in a hot burning dumpster. When I say burning dumpster, the sun was so hot they were burning and making noises in the dumpster, trying to climb out of the dumpster but kept on falling back in because they couldn't get high enough out. So I took it upon myself to save these wild animals, knowing that they could bite and attack me. Well, to be honest with you, this is just a minimal description of my character. First of all, I love all animals. That's number one. It doesn't matter if it's an alligator, it doesn't matter. They have a right to live a good life. Now, I helped these opossums get out of the dumpster in Manhattan, Kansas, while the other worker at Coleman American Moving, Covan, said let them die. I mean, I look at people when they say something like that to me as if they're mentally ill. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Let the animal die? It's a wild animal. They don't belong in an apartment complex. They just want to go back into the wild. Why would I let them die? They want to go home. So here we go. This story is basically to explain my character. As I pulled the opossums out of the dumpster, they turned around at me and looked at me as if they were saying thank you. They did not try to bite me. They were just very grateful I saved their lives. And by the way, I did. That made me feel great. So when you see someone in society that says let an animal die, you look at them like it's a red flag. Are they mentally ill? Are they on drugs? Are they a psychopath? What is wrong with them? And you either tell an authority figure or stop them. When I say stop them, I say get away from them. Tell whoever you can if they ever do anything wrong. And then your character will be as good as mine. Like I said, the purpose of this video is to talk briefly on my character. I've done lots and lots of wonderful things in society. I've assisted police. I have assisted anyone in need, including other truck drivers that don't know how to chain up in Colorado. I assisted them. If you would like to talk to me, my name is Christopher Fountain. I am the hottest celebrity on the internet, and I am doing monumental things daily. My phone number is 954-309-3210. Based on what I told you about my character, which I'm proud of, I can honestly say that this is a beginning video for the public to identify to everyone across the globe that I will not allow someone to falsely make accusations about my character. That would be defamation of character, and it would be slander or libel if they want to write about it, if they want to talk to anyone about my character. Believe me, I will have to let you know that I will utilize every legal possibility that I'm able to pursue the truth about presenting my character the way it should be instead of what other people are jealously trying to portray. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.